All
Hello,
right.
hello, hello, everyone. We are live. It's your girl Joy. Callie will be here in a minute, and we have Big D Energy with us today, and Monty. We're
Yes,
gonna
honey.
we're gonna talk about
I
the Real
love that
Housewives of New
name.
Jersey. Family, family, family. Is that right, Joy? Season
Yes.
13, episode 2. So I'm gonna share it. Y'all tell how y'all liked it. I give it a 2. I'm gonna go first. I
Ah,
give it a 2, and then y'all can go. Go ahead. How you rate it?
what the
It
fuck?
was. You go
Go ahead.
first, Joy. You go first. You go.
I would say it was a solid 7. I see where they going this year. You
I
know,
agree.
this is a second episode. My expectations are always low for the first and second episode of anything.
Yeah, same.
So I see where this is going, and I think I figured out what the rumor is.
Really?
Hmm. I'll
I agree
tell
with
you.
everything Joy said.
What's the
I don't even have to
Yeah,
say anything. She said everything for me.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think it was
yeah.
I
I
think it
think
was
Callie
okay.
not being here is giving it a 1. She just
Oh
left
my god.
Who gave it a 1?
Callie because she ain't here.
Um, I
Okay.
like, I like, I like Jersey. Jersey is you. I guess it's some girls you kind of like. Um, you see new money on this show because that's what it
Mhm.
is. Like every last one of them have come up. Their
Mm-hmm.
parents were poor or immigrants, if y'all see. So I think that's probably why they're a little bit more relatable. This isn't old
Yeah.
established money.
Right.
Everybody on there, if you listen to their story, gotta come up in
That's
some
true.
kind of way.
And Jersey actually brings the heat. The
They
husbands
do.
are
Them
involved,
girls
like the
work,
That's
drama.
baby.
They work, honey. They earn they checks.
they
You
do.
can't
They
say the
earn their
same
check.
for
Yeah, they do.
some of the rest of them. And
Yeah.
but those girls, those Jersey girls,
Mhm.
baby, you can't say they don't
And
show up to work, honey,
they
because they
don't really
do
have weak links. That's what it is.
at
They
all.
don't
Maybe
have weak
Jackie,
links.
but
I
Jackie
like
Yeah,
about
Jack.
she was a
I
weak link.
can't stand her. And we're gonna talk about her.
Ah,
I
We're
didn't
gonna talk
like her
about her.
either.
Let's get
And
into
I was
it.
glad that they highlighted how snooty she is because she definitely thought she was better than
Cause
and
have
she,
you seen
and she does come from generational wealth though.
yeah,
have
she
you
does.
She
seen have
does.
you seen the clips for the episode that come on tomorrow, Joy?
Mm-mm.
What is it
It,
tomorrow?
Yeah.
yeah, it come on tomorrow.
Tuesday. Come on Tuesday.
So
So
that
what
means we
happened? Tell me
gonna
about it. Tell me about it.
okay, so they put on YouTube like in Instagram and stuff like the first like 5 or 6 minutes of
Minutes.
the new
Mm-hmm.
episodes. They do that all the time. So it just baffling to me how even from last episode Jackie is itching for a problem with that
Yeah.
Danielle girl. She is
Yeah.
itching for a problem. Like it killed me like Jackie can go talking about how the girl was dressing at her mozzarella party that just on this episode that we're talking about now.
She had
And
on
it's
like
like
jeans in the shower.
yeah, and it's
I was
like
like, what was wrong with it? And wait a minute.
I'm
And
just like, how the hell is Jackie gonna have the audacity to talk about anybody how they dress when she shop out the clearance section at Macy's and TJ Maxx?
Hey, so
wait
do
a
I,
minute.
Marcia.
And wait a minute. And when they went back to it to show it, you know how sometimes you'll forget what somebody went on it. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
literally looking at it like it's a jeans and shirt. Like
That's
tell
Like,
all
me
she wears. She a white tee, kind of like Nene and some
she a
pants.
yeah, Nene.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
and considering Melissa is Jackie's bestie, that's all Melissa be putting on.
that's
It ain't
true
like Melissa just
too.
be dressing,
Oh, you right. But none of these women, in my opinion, this isn't a
just
show
dress.
for fashion.
I have a
Besides
question.
Jennifer,
Only
Danielle,
besides
only
Jennifer,
Danielle is the blonde one.
yeah,
I'm just trying to
Jennifer
make sure.
is
yes.
cute, but I don't
Okay.
they don't really do like I don't remember really seeing her out and be like, yes, work. She always
Yes,
looks nice.
none of
In
them. None of
all of
them.
her
They kind of
stuff.
like
None of
t-shirts and
them
some
are
shorts, some
Yeah.
yeah.
sandals.
But
The
I
only
don't
one
think
to me is maybe like I said, Jennifer, and I'll give Dolores an honorable
Dolores,
mention.
Black Dolores
no,
looks
no, no,
good.
Yeah.
no. All of them wear clothes, in my opinion, that are complimentary to them. Like none of them are just bad dresses. There's some things that
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear, but I do think that
Let
the
me get some.
only franchise that like really show up fashion is really Beverly Hills and Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't really think these other franchises are, and I know that Teresa wears a lot of people. a lot.
Yeah.
But I still don't necessarily see her in that way. But she does wear complimentary things. Like I've never seen her in something that didn't fit her.
Unflattering.
Well, that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch What Happens live outfit wasn't cute.
Well, everybody's been talking about, Nene wore that
Yeah,
outfit.
I sent it to the group.
Yeah, a lot of people been wearing it, but I didn't. It's designer though, so I
And
wouldn't
that's
No,
be.
another
no,
and that's another thing. Y'all be
no.
talking in the other group chat privately without me, and I really don't like that. But we gonna move
Which
on.
group chat?
Oh Lord,
Y'all
come on
have
now.
y'all have y'all private group chat without me,
Oh
but I'm gonna let
yeah,
y'all.
shut her up. I don't. I have to start using the other one. That's the go-to though. Maybe I should have added you to that one. Okay.
Hey,
So they don't like that.
Kelly, you're
Okay, let me
back.
find. Let's talk about the things.
Okay,
Let me
the
see.
first thing,
Let me find my
one of
notes.
the first things was that kind of irritated me at the
Wait,
very beginning.
hold on, Joy. Kelly, how do you rate the show?
Oh yeah, Callie.
Well, this is from last week, right? I don't even remember it,
Yeah.
and I knew I wouldn't. So I give it a 0.
I said a
Oh
one. I
my
said a
god.
one. I said Callie gives it a one.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a two, Callie.
I'm
Okay,
sitting up here.
go ahead, Joy.
I was just gonna say that one of the first. I don't know if y'all noticed. The first scenes was the Gorgas in their bedroom, in what appears to be their bedroom. Maybe it was a guest bedroom,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
yeah. They were
product
packing.
placement. For one, they were sitting around talking about Teresa. All I can
Again,
tell, only
I'm just
time
so
they
tired of
when they
them.
get screen time, they're talking
It's to
about
talk
Teresa.
about Teresa.
They're
Like,
obsessed with
girl,
Teresa. I mean, Teresa lives rent free in
free
both
in
of
their
their
brain.
brains.
She
Did
just
y'all
needs to get
see
an
what
air
Joe did this
mattress
week?
and a
Did
comforter
y'all see
and
what
put
Joe
in their
did this
brain.
week? Did you see what
On
Joe did?
Hold
Instagram.
on, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you talking about in
So
the Bahamas? Who's calling me?
yes. Well,
Baby. And
yes.
did you see
Well, let's
Gia? Did
start
you see
there.
Gia? Did you see
Yeah, well,
Gia comment?
let me tell y'all if y'all didn't know. So this week, apparently Joe Gorga is in the Bahamas, and if you all know, Joe Judice lives in the Bahamas. According to Joe Gorga, he and Judice end up walking into some restaurant or club. I think it was a restaurant at the same time. They saw one another. They hugged one another. He said he wrote on Instagram or said he said that in the interview or
No,
whatever
it
it
was on
was.
Instagram. It was
It was on
Instagram.
Instagram, and
Yeah,
he filmed it.
yeah.
Okay.
And Gia was upset
Jill,
because
yeah.
she felt like it was exploitative. So
Cause let's be for real, Joe don't like Joe. So
they have been beefing on the overseas because Judice hasn't lived here in 5-6 years.
yeah, since she got a
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
since she
He's
like the
deported,
jail
right?
Yeah,
days.
he's been deported. He's been out of this country for 5 or 6 years.
But okay, I have a
So,
question. Okay, go ahead, Joy. I thought you were done.
so um, Gia wrote two separate posts basically saying this was so pathetic to you to why would you exploit that and then put it online, and Gia was kind of going in on him. She said it would have even appeared sincere had you not had somebody follow you and you were in his space all but 5 minutes, and then he posted it. It just was he posted the picture at least. It was just unnecessary in my opinion. I do think
Yeah.
that Joe and let me also say this. Melissa responded and was basically saying of these two posts, Melissa responded initially and was basically saying, what did Melissa say?
She said that we've all talked about each other.
Yeah, we've all said bad things about each other. Let's move on. Let's get the hate out of your heart. Then she deleted it. And then seconds later, almost the identical post was put up under Joe's name with the same response.
But do you think Gia should stay out of it or no? Because I feel like
No,
Um,
she's an adult. That's their family.
I
No.
think my whole thing is that should she? Yes, but I
yeah,
understand why she is because for one, her father doesn't live here. This is a very it's unnecessary. He don't even live here. He is of no consequence to Joe Gorga. Why are you still talking about my father? That because and I get
He
what she's
literally
going
was
through.
trashing him last season.
Yeah, it was unnecessary. I know what
Like,
she was from. Just stop talking about my dad so we can move past this. My mama done moved on and whatever, but that's still my father. And them
Yes.
girls love that man. G,
Regardless of what he has done, that is still their
and
father.
just think, her father has influenced her so much. This girl is going to law school so she could try to get her father back in this country. That's
Oh,
Hmm.
what you didn't know that.
oh, I don't think she'll succeed, but oh.
Yeah, she wants to be
Oh
an
Lord.
immigration lawyer. You a man. So that's driving her passion. I'm not saying that she's right. Generally speaking, as a
I
niece,
think
if
she's
your
right.
parents are arguing, you stay out of it.
Lied.
Right, that's what I feel like. Like our families have
Lied.
Yeah.
had beef, but if my mama and her sister, which they would never do, got on
But I will
Instagram,
say this,
it's,
all
I wouldn't get in the
families don't
middle.
go by that rule because
Yeah.
when my sister and I have argued, my nieces have had no problem texting me and telling me what they think, which don't make no sense to me.
Joy, no, they did not. Joy, no, they did
Yes,
not.
they do. And you know what? I never respond, not once. I never respond. And especially to one of them, it's hurtful because one of them lived with me.
Oh,
And I that was my, she was my heart. She was
right,
my own
Hmm.
child. Have told me that she at times was jealous of how I treated her.
right.
My own child
I,
told me that.
I just feel like I wish that I'm tired. Well, I put in our little group that you ain't in, D. Sorry, that I am tired of the Gorgas and the Judices, or however you say their name,
I am
going
too.
at
I
them
am
over
too.
it.
I'm so over it.
I
But
agree with that.
this is really Melissa and Joe's doing. Like
Yeah.
this really is. Like if you go back to last season, like I don't understand like why like all of this is really about Teresa's wedding. Like
Yeah.
that's what all of this is about.
I'll give you how they're lying. Joe said that, Melissa and Teresa gave an awards at some award show.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe was like, we couldn't even take a picture together. It was weird. Girl, they got pictures all over the
I
internet.
saw
And we
that.
couldn't
They're
take it
all
together.
over. Yeah.
Part
And
of the
then
People's
they
Choice
said something like,
Awards.
that we couldn't even walk the red carpet together. If you look at the text, Teresa released the text and it's saying, I'm waiting for you
Latoya,
guys.
girl,
Where
you are
are you?
just as
Teresa,
delusional as Joe and
wait a minute,
Melissa.
wait a minute. And then Melissa texts her back, oh, we're running late.
They relate.
So it wasn't like Teresa, they're trying to seem like we can't even walk through. She waited on them, but they were running late. She was like, we're stuck in traffic. And then she even said, I went the wrong way. I mean, whilst believe Melissa, I don't think she's necessarily lied about that. The part that the fact that they're on TV trying to make things appear always goes back to they've been doing this for years.
Yes.
And for whatever reason, editing is never good for Teresa. Like they're never good for her. I was
And
hoping
I'm
it would be a good
and
season for her.
and I want to be
Oh,
clear. I want to be clear. We're not. And I'm speaking for you too, Joy. If I can say this, tell me if I'm wrong. No one is saying that Teresa is some innocent fun in the woods. She has
No.
definitely contributed to this feud. But the fact of the business is, if they would have never came on the show trying to do what they were trying to do in the first place, none of this would be happening 10 years later.
okay. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate just a little bit because that's what I do. So are you? So they filmed for a long period of time. How are
Yeah.
you not sure that production's just not showing them only talking about Teresa and Joe? What if they're talking about other stuff, but they just don't
I mean, that's
broadcast?
probably true.
Oh,
That's probably
we know
true.
that that's true, but the point is, the Gorgas
Are
knows
making
at
this their
this point.
storyline.
Yes, they're making this a thing. They're at this point making it up. They spent the first part of that scene when they were in there saying things that just weren't true. Like, I didn't even get to see my sister, or we couldn't even walk the red carpet together. Like, why lie? Like, there
Oh,
are things that you could say or that really are true. Like, I think that it could have been,
Okay,
instead
Latoya,
of
I would have been mad
it's
too. They came on the show to destroy Teresa. They didn't come on the
yeah, I mean,
show.
those were
They
her
did.
words.
Period. Carlos
She
King
actually,
confirmed it. He was the
yes.
producer.
so they came.
Carlos King.
to
Yes, he was
destroy
the
her.
He was the producer. He was the
Yeah, but
producer for Jersey.
so
I know he was.
wait a minute, to
Every
destroy her.
everybody everybody has said this. Danielle has said it.
Yes,
Jacqueline has said it.
yes,
Dina and them have said it.
yes.
One of
That
Melissa's old friends that was supposed to be on the show last season has drugged Melissa on Instagram and stuff, saying the same exact thing. All these folks ain't lying now.
now
And if they want to talk about table seating, when they came on the show, why was Teresa not sitting with them at the christening? Boom.
sure wasn't.
Even
Mm-mm-mm.
when Teresa went over there trying to be friendly with them, Joe was talking shit immediately. He didn't greet Teresa. He didn't say,
He
"Hey, how are
called her
you?"
trash. Told her to get away
Yes,
from me and called her
Oh
trash.
Lord,
That was
I
how.
remember
That was
that.
the
I remember
first
that. I remember
episode.
that.
episode. Yes,
I like Melissa though. I like
I
Joe.
think that Melissa does a great job of smoke and mirrors, and
yeah,
Teresa is so. I love her. She need a black girlfriend, and Dolores ain't close enough.
She
yeah,
ain't.
So if she needs a black girlfriend just to help her articulate herself a little bit better, because
yeah,
although she has been saying these things, Teresa talks around stuff. She let people double talk her, and she just needs to be able to articulate a little bit more. And
yeah,
I respect her because this whole tea about what Joe did or whatever, she still hasn't made it a storyline. And
yeah.
something
She
else, I'm gonna
protected him during the
okay,
Evan
we
rumors.
need to get off this and kind of get to the show, but I do want to
Yeah,
say this. When we
Yeah.
one of the rumors in this particular that's related. So in this episode, we learned that Jennifer has gotten some information about
trap
Margaret.
mouth.
Margaret. She
Trap.
also got some information on Melissa.
Oh
Really?
yeah,
So
it's
it's
gonna come
going
out
to be
later.
a huge scandal. I can tell y'all what the
No.
rumor is. And the
Yeah,
reason that I wanted to say this rumor is only because
Hold on, let me put that thing up.
it becomes a big deal about whether or not Teresa says it on camera. Because it's not that they had a mole. Here's the mole. Because I don't know if y'all remember when Margaret was saying there's a mole in Jennifer's camp.
Yeah.
It's not that it's a mole. I'm just gonna tell you like this. It's Teresa. Because Teresa actually does call Melissa off camera and tell her what this girl says to her.
Oh. But not
She
on camera. She
but
did
she
off camera.
refused to do it on camera. I hear somebody does mention it.
it was not
Hey, hold on.
Teresa though. It
Can
wasn't
It
somebody
was
Teresa.
not
allegedly tell me
Teresa
what it is or no?
Oh, she was cheating on Joe.
that Melissa
She
was,
was caught kissing somebody else.
and there are receipts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Margaret,
but
are.
aren't these
yeah,
receipts from Margaret? Are we gonna believe
yes,
Margaret?
That's
yes,
why I don't understand how
I
Melissa
would.
is still Margaret's friend. I don't
Yeah, I don't.
understand
yes.
how Jackie is
Margaret,
still Margaret's friend. She's the culprit behind all of this. She's the
Right.
culprit behind the Evan rumors.
she
Like,
Oh,
oh
is.
my
She
God.
really?
is. She
I
is.
don't
Wait
understand
a
it. I
minute.
don't understand it. I really
What do y'all
don't.
think? What do y'all
Nothing.
think about when Marge asked, when they were sitting around talking, saying Jennifer is more dangerous than Teresa? And
Well,
which I, when Margaret is in here talking, and I was stood up here saying, y'all know why Jennifer is dangerous to them?
Cause she
but she
don't
don't
care about
care.
taking them on.
It's not she, because this girl cannot be controlled. See,
Yeah, she don't
Teresa can be
care.
Yeah.
manipulated.
Yeah.
She can be manipulated. Jennifer can't. Jennifer can't be manipulated.
But
Mhm.
Jennifer
But
is a ticking time bomb right now to me. She's so
but they are
Jennifer
picking at her.
sees them for
Yes,
who
what
they
they
are
are.
and they
Yes,
can't stand it. And they cannot stand and she sticks up for Teresa and
yes.
don't waver. And they hate that.
And
If
Teresa
they could
doesn't pick tick really. I think Jennifer is a better friend to Teresa than Teresa
then
is
Teresa
to
is to
Jennifer.
Jennifer
well,
because
But I
Teresa will stay
also
out
think,
of it.
yeah,
she
Teresa,
should though.
yeah, she should, but she shouldn't.
Yeah, she
I
shouldn't.
mean, you don't
Because
want a
Jennifer
friend that's
sticks
gonna be your yes man though.
but Jennifer sticks up for Teresa thick and
Ten
thin.
toes down.
Thick
I
and
don't
thin. for the most part. I mean, it has been times where she will tell Rissy like, maybe you shouldn't have done that, or maybe you
Yeah.
should have handled it a different way. But she still does not falter away to where she will trade up on her. She'll
Okay,
call her
so
out and say you're wrong, but that's still my friend, and I'm gonna stick beside her. But bitch, you was
Right.
wrong.
she
Right.
like us with Giselle. Okay,
Right.
with
I.
Joy with Giselle. But
But
anyway,
here's
Mm-hmm.
the
but do
thing.
y'all
Here's
think
the
that
thing.
Jennifer talks bad to her husband? I feel like she was talking like
Yes,
mean to
she
her husband.
does. She
I
talks
didn't like
bad
it.
to him. And I think she does it, of course, since he cheated. She thinks she needs to say certain things and she thinks that's
I
going to
believe
force
so
him to
too.
listen.
Mhm.
But he
But
Behind
cheated
closed
10
doors,
years
though.
ago. He
I
but
cheated
know.
10
she's
years
Behind closed
trying.
ago.
doors,
This
he
is
like
her
you need to
get
give it
back.
up.
Yeah,
She's getting
that's
back.
what Kelly's saying.
This
Yeah,
is her getting back.
yeah.
You gonna have to prove you love me.
Yeah. But Bill is a little dismissive.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you
He
got to
is.
be with her. Both of them can't be that type of personality because they wouldn't be together.
Yeah.
Cause she
Okay, so
crazy.
can we talk about the beginning of the episode that ended from the first episode with Jennifer and Dolores
Okay,
arguing?
because I have a note, but go ahead and then I'm gonna tell you what my note say.
Say what your note is.
No, because I want.
No,
So
say what the note. You can say, yeah, say the
y'all
note.
say that Dolores doesn't defend Jennifer, but they showed a montage of Dolores
It's not
defending.
about the it's not about the fact that she does not defend Jennifer. It's just the fact that she definitely last season was flip flopping. She was definitely saying one thing to Jennifer and one thing to Margaret. She was. It's
Okay,
on
I
And
don't
camera.
I
remember.
did. I didn't. I don't think. I will say this. I don't know if this was on Watch What's Happening Live. I'm kind of getting confused, but I do hear Melissa saying she did kept telling Margaret to stop talking about it, and
She
I don't
did.
Oh,
know.
on the
She
show.
did. She
I
Oh,
don't
did.
when you
remember, but
She
I guess
did.
because she wasn't as for. We never saw her say, "Can you just stop?" Like for real, just stop. Like she's in the middle of a conversation. She doesn't like talking about that.
mhm.
Maybe we just shouldn't. It wasn't with conviction.
Right.
I think
Oh,
that's what
Yeah.
we haven't seen. I don't see. I never saw that from Melissa
Yeah.
because
I
my
agree.
whole thing is, if somebody's talking about my family, they ain't gonna talk about that person with me. If you want to
Yeah.
say whatever, you
I
know,
agree.
say whatever. But I don't want to. I don't
Mhm.
want to. I've asked you to stop doing that, and if you continue to do it around me, in my opinion, that's disrespectful.
It's a
And then
problem.
Melissa trying to act like when she went out there and read the text message that Teresa sent her, girl, you ran out there to be messy. Girl,
Yeah,
stop acting like you was going out there to be informative. Like,
yeah.
hey, she doesn't know. You ran out. You couldn't wait to
Okay, so
go
I
I
out
have a
there.
comment. I
Yeah.
want to
Let's stay
read.
back. Go ahead. What's your note?
She did, but Teresa didn't do that for Melissa when she brought that man on the show and used Kim to attack Melissa about
But they were
stripping
feuding. They were
and
feuding
messing
at
with
that
Girl,
Kim.
time.
But
yeah, well, it's not about that. That girl, that was like her second season. That was like that girl had came on a whole show under the umbrella that I'm going to destroy you. Girl, all gloves are off. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? All gloves would have been off. Like they
Yeah.
straight up. If either you believe Carlos King is a liar or you don't.
huh?
Carlos
I
King
do.
Yeah.
said that girl found out about 2 weeks
Oh, I
before they
believe that.
started filming. And she, according to Carlos King, she called him and said, "I don't want to fight with my family, not
Oh,
on TV. I don't want to do that."
Mhm.
That's what Carlos King said because they
And like I
knew,
said,
like, who
and so
goes
has several
behind
other
his
people.
sister-in-law's back and say, "Girl." I mean, it seems like you would be calling them every step of the way. Girl, they just
Right.
called me, girl. And then they said,
Yes.
I don't understand that. Even if I wasn't getting along with my sister-in-law, in my head, we going in this because we blood. Like
they
we
said
I don't
Carlos said she found out the day of filming, not 2 weeks before. I didn't
was it
listen.
the day? I thought he said like 2 weeks before
E-
I'm,
filming.
either way
it's
it
bad.
goes,
It's
Whatever
bad.
it was an
Teresa was
extremely short period of time.
blindsided.
That would even
Exactly.
be worse than what I thought if it was
Yeah,
the
that
day of
is.
filming.
So, what
Because
do y'all think about Jennifer's child shading her nose? I thought that was probably the best part of it when she said, "I'm not clumsy like you. I want to keep my natural nose." Y'all probably didn't get it.
oh,
I
I thought
love
it was funny.
that
I love
I
it.
love that she
Melissa and
said
her
that.
five
That's
fake
good.
noses.
Y'all,
We
so
don't
we
even
not.
know what Jennifer's nose job, her first nose looks like. I like Jennifer though. She looks
Okay,
good.
so do
I
y'all
do
still
too.
like Louis? He's still okay?
Yeah, yeah, he's
He
Okay.
hasn't
okay.
done anything that creeped me out yet.
Okay.
He
So,
does have an intensity to him,
Mm.
but it seems like that might not be the first layer of him. It may be like the second or third, but
Does he
hmm
have rosacea? I'm just asking questions because I don't know. Cause he be
because
really
he's
red.
so pink, I
but he
Yeah.
why
probably.
he is so pink.
I
I
mean,
think he just has
let's be for
tanisha.
real.
I think
He
he has
has
I was
what,
just
tanisha.
Kelly?
gonna say that, Callie. I was
Mm.
just gonna say that.
He has what?
Tanisha.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you call it, Kelly?
Tanisha. That's what it is. Like Rosacea? No, Tanisha.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
it was
Oh.
misbehaving. It was. It was.
And he has Ramona Singer eyes. I still, it's something about him, but he hasn't done anything. But I'm just still cautious, like
Yeah, he's
Margaret.
shady as hell.
Again, Latoya, no one is saying that Teresa has not played a part in this film, but we are not going to act like Melissa and Joe are not the culprits. They are the culprits. They started it.
So
They
do,
started it.
so do y'all want them off the show? Do you think it'll be better?
Yes,
Well,
Melissa could have been
there's a
gone a long
rumor.
time ago.
Okay.
There's a rumor. Can I
Because
What?
say out rumor?
Without Teresa, what
There,
do Melissa and Joe have to talk about?
absolutely
Nothing.
Envy.
nothing.
Envy.
Nothing. There's
Oh,
a
girl,
rumor
bye.
out there that allegedly Marge is saying or has said that she's trying to get both of them kicked off the show,
Who?
Melissa and um
Teresa?
Teresa, to change the narrative, but Teresa don't look like she's going anywhere. I think
Oh no, they
Teresa
love Teresa.
I think
No.
Teresa would be a totally different person without Melissa.
You think so?
Melissa, yes,
Yes.
there is a layer of issues there that's related to her brother. I
Yeah.
mean, here's the thing. Y'all want to talk about the rumor. Even the rumors, if the rumors are true, Teresa told Melissa this rumor that's supposed to be coming off
Off
camera.
camera.
Well, she could have said it on camera, because
Right.
God
She could have
knows
been
if it
like,
was
you
the other
there.
way around, if it was the other way around,
You think
Melissa wouldn't
Melissa
have
would have said it on
hesitated.
camera?
Oh, Melissa wouldn't have
Exactly.
hesitated.
Yeah.
That
You
would have,
know, that's the
that would have
question.
made
Wait a minute.
Melissa day.
That's the question Jennifer asked. She said, now, would Marge not sit and have the opportunity to listen to some gossip? Yeah,
She would have said it. Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely. So Marge was
Thank
mad at
you.
her though for
I
listening,
didn't
right?
understand why Marge would even bring
I
that
was shocked.
up.
I was shocked because everybody says she the kingmaker.
Who?
So I
Melissa?
was,
Yeah, no, Marge. You know those text messages were released, and they say Marge released them.
No.
I've seen them.
I want
It's
to
a
see
text of Melissa saying, just if anybody asks you about it, just say you didn't hear anything, or you don't know. You just, and Marge replied back, just keep denying it, denying it, denying. Girl, Dolores, so she ain't built up like no black girl. She need to be ashamed of herself. Who
it.
is her doctor, girl?
I love Dolores' body.
but I
She
mean,
ain't
I ain't
gonna.
gonna lie though, it is a pattern. Jennifer does do that though, because she did it to Jackie. She does do that though, like where she meets up with people that don't like
Mm-hmm.
her cast members and
Uh-huh.
discuss the
They
gossip. She
all
does
do.
do that.
They all do.
But in Jennifer's defense, she don't like them. So, oh well, she don't like y'all. What do y'all expect? She don't like you.
And she
If I
admits it
don't,
though. Like she doesn't
yeah.
hide.
She doesn't like y'all. Of course she's gonna. And after the way Margaret has treated Jennifer since she's came on the show, why are
Mm-hmm.
you surprised, Margaret? Why are you surprised? You literally blurted this woman's affair out that nobody knew about on national television last year.
So Joe, I have a question for you because Tori had brought it up in one of the groups. She says, "Is Jennifer weaponizing what Margaret's friend said? Like, because remember we were saying that people who hold stuff back until somebody does something to them is weaponizing the information.
Well,
So
didn't
is that
Margaret do it
what
to
you?
Jennifer last year? Didn't
Yeah,
Margaret do it to Jennifer last
absolutely.
year?
Absolutely. Just like isn't that what Margaret literally did?
last year,
And she
literally.
literally she did that. She said she actually knew it years ago.
Are
So
you talking about the
absolutely,
cheating?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
that's
mean, no
true.
one cared. I don't like Trout Mouth, period. So anybody that comes after her, I'm going to back them 100%. I'm going to back them 100%. I cannot stand Margaret. She reminds me, and I say this about Kyle Richards off Beverly Hills. She reminds me of Brooke Logan off The Bold and the Beautiful. So self-righteous and pompous and arrogant and living in a glass house. Living in a glass house.
Mm.
Well,
Can
Brooke
point out what
Logan.
everybody else does,
Boyfriend.
but say it again.
Well,
What
I
y'all
like
think
Mark.
about Dolores' boyfriend? He look creepy to me.
He is creepy looking as all get up. I don't trust
Margaret
nothing about him.
misbehaving.
That
I
Margaret.
little
thought
man
he
is
kind of
wrong.
looked like something Channing, Danny Channing, or
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
yeah, that's his
Oh,
type.
absolutely not. Channing Tatum is hot.
Absolutely not. I mean,
I
right,
think.
D? No.
First of
Oh,
all, I think
Like,
Callie will not.
Callie, I'm
He could look
offended. I
like
love Channing
old.
Tatum.
I think he could
exactly.
look
I
like
mean,
his
they don't
older
even
uncle.
resemble.
He is not Magic Mike. That's
I
how we gonna say.
mean,
I
that's
think
just
he's
a
Joy.
Oh, is
mean
that who
cute.
Magic Mike is? He do look like him.
Oh,
girl.
hell
My
no.
God, what an
Listen,
Hell.
insult!
y'all. First of all, he does not. But I don't think he's bad looking. So what's creepy about
I
him?
mean, I don't think he's bad looking, but baby, he ain't no Channing Tatum neither.
No. But Callie, why do you think he's creepy? Because I think Callie said he. Did you just say that? Somebody did. I thought.
Well, he just looks like something is wrong. Check the milk cartons. Check the familywatchdog.com. It's not right. Just be sure be doing your background checks. All I'm saying. Something ain't
Oh
right.
my god.
Yeah,
Watch
his
Oh
the
my
ID
god.
network. Check up on some things.
Okay, so what do y'all think about his whole like little him and Frank's little
Oh, I missed that
I
part.
mean,
What happened?
issue? I
I
mean,
mean, it
him and
makes
Frank,
sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
him and Frank
It
have been like
makes sense. It's not normal
arguing.
for an ex-wife
And
and a
Frank was
husband.
getting ready to cry and stuff. Well,
Wait a
here's the
minute.
deal.
Did this happen last night or whenever the last episode?
No, it did. No.
It
Mm-mm.
didn't,
Okay,
but
so
it's
explain
just
what
in
happened.
general. In
So
general, like
somebody
Yeah.
in person
basically,
explain to me what's going on. D
I,
explain it. What's happening?
basically he doesn't necessarily agree and like the fact of Dolores and Frank's relationship, like how Frank lives with them and how close he is with them and all of that. He doesn't like that.
yeah.
But he knew what he was getting
Basically,
into, right?
I mean, I would
Well,
assume.
yeah, but what was he getting into? Because if you think about it, Dolores's last boyfriend stayed in the house with all of them. You know,
Right. I
so
mean,
he was
Frank
getting
lived.
into. He was walking into a situation where the ex-husband was very welcome. That's what he was getting
Right.
into.
So he
So
should.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah,
And
So
this
he. Okay.
is my biggest issue is why Frank can't get his own home.
right.
We don't know.
I
What
don't
we
think it's
do
the
know
fact
is
that
because
Frank
him and Joe
can't.
Jaduce was. I'm not Jaduce, but him and the brother Joe was doing the shady crap crazy.
But so you.
But I don't think it's the fact that he can't get his own stuff. I don't think that's the case. I just think that they have been doing this for so long that that's just the norm. He's been doing it. Dolores has been on the show for like
That's
almost a
weird.
decade. And they've been doing it before she got on the show. So I mean, when you've been doing something like since like what 1990, I mean,
But he's got a girlfriend now. Like,
yeah, he does.
so why would you live with
He's
a
been in a
girlfriend?
relationship with the girlfriend. Him and the
So
girlfriend have been together.
and she's like in this too. I don't understand. Why don't they get a place? With Frank, can you call us? We need to know. Like,
We
is your
need to have
credit
an
bad? Like,
interview.
what
What
is
y'all
it?
think about Teresa's invitations?
Say it one more time.
Her wedding invitations and
And
Ramona
Ramona,
putting it on
child,
was it
That was a
timeline?
mess.
we remember this real time. Remember when it went out and everybody was going on Teresa's thing? They knew who was in the wedding. They knew what gift she wanted, where she was registered. And so they had to change the invitation. Would you have sent a bill to Ramona?
I
I
Oh,
would
wouldn't have
is
have.
sent.
that
She
what
wouldn't
she
have known
did?
anything. She wouldn't even been invited. Ramona, she come on.
Anyways,
Nobody should have
I
been
didn't
talking
know
about
that.
Yeah, she put up the information.
girl.
So people had the code to get
yeah.
into because it was like a code.
When she got the invitation, she
Yeah.
posted it on IG. You know Ramona is old and stuff like that. She was just excited and just wanted to post the child, and
And
then
so
think
people were
about
able,
blocking the stuff out.
so that's how they knew
That
that
is
everybody
messed
was coming.
up.
Yes. So she had to change everything.
That's
Because people were going in
crazy.
and looking at her wedding party, the seat. I think you could see everything. Like it was very fancy. I didn't get in because it was too late. You know, I tried. She had changed it by then. But
I'm dead.
did you get in? The
Oh, I never
oh,
tried.
yes,
I
you
didn't
said I
try.
did. You
No, I
did.
was saying. No, I was saying I was dead at you. I
Oh,
was laughing at you. Yeah.
y'all know I'm nosy. Cause with well, I ain't gonna talk about me stalking Melody's picture to find out she was in Mexico by looking at the ATM that she was behind. But anyway,
Oh
Child.
it
Lord,
was
have mercy.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, the
What
whole
right.
okay.
else
But
did
so
you?
the mozzarella party, which was really the nitty gritty of the
Yeah, of
episode,
the
Yes.
episode.
the mozzarella party, which was basically Marge versus Jennifer, and then Jennifer versus Dolores, and then
Mm-hmm.
Teresa versus Melissa.
Melissa.
And
Yeah. Yeah. It
and
was
I'm
that was
just,
the culmination. Does
it was
mozzarella
just
make
a
you
lot.
horny? I
It
didn't
was
get
just
the
a lot.
secret. This is it because the Italian mozzarella made them
Did y'all
excited?
notice before we get there when Melissa said to Joe something and she said, "Are you tired of faking? Aren't you tired? Or we can we just stop faking it?" Something
I didn't see
she
that.
yeah she said
Faking
that to
about
Joe
what?
about this family when they were talking
Oh,
about their L.A. trip and Joe was
yeah,
lying.
yeah.
Oh, I
Um,
missed it.
and he was lying about Teresa not being able to take pictures together or walk the red uh, walk or
Carpet.
whatever together.
Hmm.
Mm.
Joe was, I forgot the point I was making. What did I just say? Dang.
Is he tired of faking it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "You ain't tired of faking because I'm tired of faking it." Like they don't like each other. That's why I was just like, why are you so insistent? Or if
On
you wanted
being
to
in
be as
this
a brother
wedding.
and you didn't want to be there because you thought it was an insult. It's not an insult to me that my brother
His wife.
yeah, and I could even understand why my brother, if he got married and it was just two or three people, he has two sisters. So it's one thing to ask for one of your sisters to be in. If you just got one sister, like my sister in law was in my wedding because it was just one sister. But if she was married, her husband wasn't going to be in my wedding. Like,
Well, first
that's
of all,
stupid.
who
Because he
wants to be
ain't
in the
half,
freaking
you
wedding?
know.
Melissa just, do you think she just wants to be in the wedding because she thought it was televised? Like, why would she want to be in the wedding?
I did
Is the
it
wedding
didn't make
televised?
any sense to me. It made no sense to me. Like you don't even like her.
Did she is she
I
getting a wedding special or is it just gonna be on Jersey?
No, I don't think she
She
wanted a
got a
wedding
special.
special. I heard
She got
she's
a
gonna
special.
have the last two or three episodes, but I heard she didn't
Okay.
want a special. That she was offered a special, and that she didn't want a special because when you got
No,
special,
she got a special. She did get a special. It is gonna be a special.
Is
no,
it?
it's in the end of the episode. There is no Teresa's wedding like Candy and
Oh, I thought it
when
was.
Nene. No, she was supposed. That's a difference when they integrated into Real Housewives. When you open up another one, you get a whole new contract.
Well, maybe
You
she
get a
didn't want the
whole
Oh, okay.
ridicule and the stress.
yeah.
Because you
This is a
imagine
part of it's actually a cheaper way for a special. But it's integrated in here so they get paid per episode. So when you do a special, your contract may be they may just pay you the artist. I'm just throwing out a number because it's easy. And they just paying you or $1 million and you decide how you gonna pay everybody else to show up.
yep, honey, Portia paid a whole bunch of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And let me also say this as far as the fight between Margaret and Jennifer and Dolores and all of them.
Mhm.
The only person that had some damn sense out of all of them was Jen Fessler. The only
That's the
person
girl
that
in the
had some
orange
sense.
with the eyes
Yes, yes, I
sweating.
think.
Okay,
Yes,
I
I
don't know
think
that
so.
girl.
That was eating the food. She was
Uh-huh.
Girl, she
like,
was cracking up. She was
she
eating
was
a
like,
crack.
oh my god. She was like,
She
what the fuck?
was. She
She
was
was
the only
like,
person.
She was like, neither one of y'all are even listening to each other in the first place, and they're like, you're not gonna get anywhere. And I just hate how they dismissed her because she was
Dolores
completely
did because
right.
she was like, look, this is not the time, not the place, or something to her.
And
But
it's just like, girl, she made a whole lot of goddamn sense
she did.
because
She made sense.
Y'all are not gonna get anywhere. Y'all, neither one of y'all are even taking accountability for y'all part in the situation. It's just going around in circles and circles and circles and circles.
So
And
do
it's
y'all
like
think?
Dolores, you know damn well you was flip flopping.
So I have a question. So y'all feel like or somebody, I think it was Joy, that you feel like this is a setup for what's to come. So what do you think is to come? Like what is this setup building to?
The whole big affair rumor.
The fair rumor. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because I still don't know the information that they allegedly got on Margaret. I just know that they
That
got
it's
the
coming out
information
too.
on
Yeah.
Melissa.
And that's her
And I
friend
hear
of
the
the
new
show.
girls get nitty gritty too. They say the new girls are gonna be very heavily involved. But I mean, I can tell Jackie's definitely coming after Danielle. You can see it,
Because you
literally.
think that she know what she was gonna be a friend yet or not? I can't remember.
It was Jackie's decision to be a friend.
Okay, so maybe she regretted it.
I
Cause
don't know.
why is she going after this lady?
Probably because Jackie's boring. What
No,
was her storyline besides Jennifer and Teresa? And don't either one of them pay her no attention no more. So what else
well
does
that's
she have to
true.
do? What
And
else does she have to do?
Margaret's friend, his name is Laura. That's telling all this stuff. Is she gonna be on the show? Do we know?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. But I don't know. I feel like Danielle gonna treat Jackie. Cause Jackie ain't just no fighting type of girl. So I don't even know why Jackie's trying to like do that anyways. Like, girl, you are arguing with Teresa, somebody that's very clumsy with their words. The only
Yeah.
Teresa just knows how to get aggressive, which I love
Yeah.
that because again, Margaret deserved the table being thrown on her last
Hmm.
year. So
No. Teresa does because
absolutely.
she was like, this is a fresher breath air. Like she and I feel like I do this sometimes. So I've learned the power of the pause. Teresa needs to pause and think before she speaks because she just be saying anything.
But I mean, even talking about last year, I don't know how many times Teresa told Margaret over and over and over, like, to chill out. And Margaret didn't. So, I mean, she got what she deserved. Maybe, I mean, Teresa maybe didn't have to throw the drink and the food on her. She didn't have to, but it's just like, at what point is enough. Like how many times like has Teresa told even the dinner on the first episode when they came over to Louie and Teresa's, like that's what Teresa was basically conveying to her, like you were hurting me. I had already told you that I didn't care about none of that. Like it's not like
Yeah,
Teresa didn't know. She didn't it's not like she didn't know. We all
And
seen it. It was on
yeah,
the internet.
and at this
that's
point,
true.
and I get what she's talking about. You just trying to bring that bull crap to a larger audience
Yes,
because
absolutely.
they already knew. And I get that, but it's just like you keep talking about it, and then feeding it here and there every week is something else, dragging it on. When you can't even find a girl, you gonna tell you sit up there and film with your mama
Hmm.
and talk about Teresa. It's the truth. Like it was very
That's why
desperate
I don't feel bad. That's why I don't feel
about
bad
with
for
Margaret.
Margaret this season with
Very
Jennifer.
desperate.
Like, you want Jennifer to apologize for talking to this lady? No, Jennifer shouldn't apologize for shit.
I agree with that. I agree. I
No,
mean,
not at
I
all.
wouldn't
You
have.
don't think so?
Why should she?
Yeah.
Why should she?
But the
I would have
Jennifer goes, but the lady contacted Jennifer. Jennifer didn't go
Yes.
see.
No,
Right.
she contacted Jennifer to tell Jennifer and Teresa about it.
But
Because you
why would
remember at the
Laura do
big
this? Did
because
Laura?
she don't like Margaret no more, and she know that they're on the show, and maybe that was just her way of getting back at Margaret for whatever Margaret did, and Margaret deserves it. Margaret is a messy ass old bitch who don't know how to take accountability for her actions, but quick to point out what somebody else did. But soon they get talking about her, they're the Antichrist. No, girl, no,
I mean,
you.
considering who Margaret is, like, I want y'all to think about Jackie actually said out loud in the confessional. This is the kind of stuff
Yes,
you keep in your head that she's terrified
That she's what?
because she knows everything.
yeah,
They're
she did say that.
terrified with her because she knows everything. She actually said that out of her mouth.
She did.
Like,
Really?
so when you say something like that, I already knew then that she don't really have no real friends. These people are terrified that she know everything. Jennifer, y'all don't remember that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
I do. I know what you're
she
talking
knows
about. It was
Who knows
everything.
literally. It was literally during when they went tree climbing or whatever they was doing
Yeah,
last
they
Oh, I
season.
pretty
remember
Yeah.
good.
that.
I was
I
just yeah.
remember it. Okay.
She was just like she knows everything.
But that's the person you don't
And
make
you
married to.
know, allegedly they do bring out who Teresa heard the rumor from.
Was Joe, right?
It was Joe. And
Yeah.
guess where Joe heard it?
Hmm.
Margaret's house.
At Margaret house.
Well, everybody said that it started at Margaret's house. That was
Yes.
a no-brainer. Remember? He said the girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's her husband name? Is her husband named Joe too? And
Yeah.
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 But
yeah,
he's
I remember that.
scared. He changed his mind. He didn't got so scared.
So I'm talking about soon Margaret started going off on him. He immediately backtracked everything. Literally.
Anything else from this episode before I brought Tori in for she to say
No,
something?
it ended with Melissa and Teresa arguing. So
Okay, so yeah, Margaret told Jennifer that she was marijuana paranoid. Is Miss Margaret? I mean, is Jennifer a weed smoke? I mean, like,
I mean, I think Jennifer, I think she do smoke weed, but that had nothing to do with that. She wanted
Is
Jennifer
it
to
is it legal?
apologize
What'd you
Is
for
it
say?
talking to
legal?
that lady. She wanted
That's
Jennifer to
what it is.
apologize for talking to that lady.
Oh my
And what
goodness.
does Jennifer have to apologize for? Nothing.
she said what you say, Callie? She said she was marijuana paranoid.
I was wondering, is it legal there? Is it legal in New
Where
Jersey?
they live? Jersey?
In New
Like, oh,
Jersey.
don't get me to
I
lie.
don't know.
I
I don't
don't think
know.
so.
Let me
I don't
see.
know.
She might
Because
have
I
a
saw
I
medical.
think Jersey is one of the states that's legal. But
Yeah, I know
anyway,
Florida
Jennifer,
was.
get
I mean,
her.
people smoke weed if it ain't
legal
legal.
in New
So
Jersey.
They smoke it here. I can't wait to get legal here because I'm opening a
Yes,
cookie
they have. Yes.
and
New
y'all gonna
Jersey
invest in me.
cannabis is legal for adults 21 years of old. It's
Okay.
purpose
Yeah, I'm about to
carry
say,
and
I
use.
think Jersey was one of the first 12 states to
Yeah.
legalize it.
and then
Colorado.
they're also so petty because I don't the whole argument between Melissa and Teresa started about the damn seating
What
arrangements at the
is
table. And
it?
it's like again, Melissa,
They wrecked too.
girl,
They wrecked too.
I
who
can't
gives a
understand.
damn?
Why did she
Why are
feel
you
that she wasn't at that table?
I don't either for somebody to not like somebody, why would you even want to be there? Like I
It's
don't
I would
called
be
understand.
there, but
respect,
I
man.
sure wouldn't be
It's
making no
certain
fit
levels of respect.
about being in the
At the
wedding. Like,
table.
it's so weird to me.
But is it a family thing like Italians have? It seems like it's an
That's
Italian
what
thing.
that's what what's her name said.
One of
Who
them
Dolores.
said
said,
it?
Dolores
yeah, she
said
did say that.
your
Dolores.
sitting
Okay.
is so important in an Italian family. Girl,
But
because
it's
I don't think I don't like
girl,
you.
bye.
And you
I
don't
wouldn't
like
get that.
me. Why you here? Because you're
A-
not even wishing me well at this point.
As long as I get a free meal, the fish, a chicken, a steak, and a drink, I get to dance, I am fine. I don't care who I sit with. Okay, that is the truth. And what's up, Tori? What you got to say? Because you know me and Callie, we just sitting here. I'm trying to participate. Callie can't even try.
I can't do it. This is great.
What I wanted to say is, I'm not a fan of Teresa at all. Teresa's just a dirty behind woman that has did a lot of things to different people, and it's a thing called patterning, and she's the common denominator. That's it with that.
But but
Second of
Melissa's the
all,
common
I do
denominator
not
because she
think.
literally came on the show to take down
Excuse me, I'm
Teresa.
talking. I do not think Jennifer owe Marge an apology. She don't have to give Marge an apology. She don't owe her an apology. It is what it is because at the end of the day, I like the Marge, but hey, Marge is calculated, very calculated. She do know a lot of stuff. So I mean, a tit for a tat. Basically, that's how I see it. Now, Jennifer, I do not like her that much because she whine too much to me. Who cares if Dolores is not your friend? If Dolores is not your friend, she is just not your friend. Everybody else is your friend. So be happy with them, okay? So I just think that what she's arguing with Dolores about is very childish and very
Mm-hmm.
petty that it shouldn't even be an argument there, to be honest.
You said
I didn't
Dolores
like the
and
fact that
Jennifer?
she called her an old handbag or something like that. I mean, Black
Yeah.
Dolores look good. Okay, Jennifer got a whole new face and a whole new everything. So did Dolores.
I missed that. She called her old handbag.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh my god.
Who said that?
So mean.
Jennifer called Margaret I mean not Margaret, Dolores an old handbag.
Bitch. I hear that.
Yes.
That's why I gotta have the captions on. I gotta have the
Oh my God, I'm gonna use that in the
I made this my
argument. Thank you,
noises.
Jennifer.
No,
Thank you, Jennifer.
watch
Oh
when
my
it first
goodness.
come on. That's what she called her.
Old head back. Oh
Yes,
Lord, have mercy.
that ain't
Oh, I
right.
do remember that. I
You
dang,
remember?
that's something I just remembered that. I remember taking note. It was something that made me laugh. That must have been it. That
And then
I said I
Callie
wasn't gonna
posted,
forget.
"Who needs what is it? Karen
Yeah. Jennifer
when you
was like,
got
"Who needs Karens when you got Marges?"
Margaret.
And I
Margaret
so
is
agreed with
I
that. Oh
Yes.
my
I was like,
remember
God.
"Stop, stop."
Margaret is worse than a Karen.
it's worse. Yeah.
Goodness.
It's
I
something.
Margaret
mean,
is
well,
that
I
type
be
of
like
person.
Marge, you know what I'm saying? Because she stay on Ghost, she stay on Reddit. I mean,
Margaret
some
is the type
things
of
I
person
can't
you cannot
obviously
make
say
up
that,
with.
Thank you.
you
Period.
know what I'm saying? She should chill out on, but hey, it's bringing the ratings, it's making the show,
Yeah.
and it is
Margaret
what it
brings the
is. And I
drama.
don't think she's doing nothing different that Teresa hasn't done throughout the years to other
Do they
people.
have good ratings, Joy? I know you be looking at them.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
They do.
Yes, their ratings,
I
their
sent it to y'all.
episode last week was like
Um,
2 point
Two
they
point
do.
something.
three.
Something million.
Yes,
Yes.
like
Mm.
I haven't seen anything in the 2 millions. A lot of times that one thing, Bravo ratings, that's just
Mhm.
first day, that's real
Yeah,
time
Yeah.
live ratings. I mean, even I don't even watch it live. I'm at
Yeah.
I don't
least
either.
20 minutes behind
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
on purpose so I can skim through these commercials. But yeah,
Yeah. They
But
only
Bravo
count the three.
released
They only
though
count the three. They only count the live threes and the
three.
live sevens.
Stop,
Because I remember Heather the
stop it.
Bro was talking about it because Real Housewives of Orange County the last season the ratings were low and they were asking Heather about it and Heather was like they don't care about the live ratings.
No, it's the
yeah,
later ones. But I wonder
Yeah.
why a lot of people felt like that Bravo was being racist and not caring about the black shows because they didn't do that for Potomac, they didn't do that for Atlanta, but they did it for New Jersey and Vanderpump Rules. They
I
yeah.
showed
mean
their
Atlanta.
Well,
I
this is
ratings.
mean
I hope this is a new thing that they release them like this because it was also delayed. They claim they purposely delayed them to get better ratings. I think these Bravo ratings that's on Twitter, I think people been posting that because it's obvious that they in these groups because they find everything we post.
This
I'm
is
totally
true.
convinced of
but
that.
Potomac has good ratings though. Potomac ratings be in
They
the
do.
But we
millions.
don't ever see the
The later
after.
one.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
only see the live views. It. I don't even think it may have reached 1 million once or twice this season.
Mm-hmm.
I know it did with that one with Robin. They were when the fight when
That was
Mia
high.
and Wendy was hot, and it was
Uh-huh.
something that was regarding Robin. I can't remember what it was
But
though.
other than that, they don't tell us the later ratings. But
Yeah,
maybe they are starting something new to make people quit saying that
I
these
hope
shows aren't
so.
good ratings because the
Mhm.
shows do great. It's just
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
people don't watch live TV anymore.
Yeah.
They
Um,
don't. They
Yeah.
don't.
And a
because
lot of
black
The-
people
people
stay
wait.
in
My
these
daughter
shows.
waits and watches Potomac the next morning on Peacock.
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 I do
Me
too.
too.
I'm
Same.
telling you, on Peacock though, Karen's skin look real bad. So I ain't watched the skin.
Oh
I have
Lord, have
not.
mercy.
She
God.
Peacock is real clear. Okay.
Hey, are we reviewing Beverly Hills?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
They've started.
Absolutely.
What kind of show is
They've
it going to be,
started
Lisa
filming,
Rinna?
guys. They've
Yeah,
started
they
filming,
did.
guys. I
Have
think
Yeah.
the
y'all
show
heard
was gonna
anything
do
about
just fine
Atlanta's
without Lisa.
trailer?
Girl.
No,
No.
but I think it probably should be coming out soon because they normally it should start. Atlanta should come out in May.
That's what I was
No.
thinking. It seemed like they would be releasing a
But I
thing
think they're
really
gonna do
quickly.
Ultimate's Girls Trip, I bet next, don't you?
I think they probably are. Miami is going off. The reunion is going to come on from Miami,
Yeah.
so they should be doing. Ultimate Girls Trip should be getting released
Right
soon.
soon. Yeah.
I thought
Which
that we
Miami
already
was
had
on
a date.
fire.
I thought it was like June. I was like,
I
why would
think
they?
it's in March. March or April for Ultimate Girls Trip.
Mm.
Let
Wait,
me
but to answer your question though, Kelly, I think the show would do just fine without Lisa
I
Rinna. I
know it's a
mean,
new Africa that just started.
You do?
sweetheart,
I don't.
Yes, I mean, sweetheart, we have Kyle Richards there, the messiest bitch of them all. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
How many? I
now
mean,
it's
but
like
how many
Giselle.
seasons can we watch Cal do the same thing? And y'all said that she's the Giselle. I don't see it. Maybe she
You
tries
don't
to be,
even.
but she falls
Kyle
flat on her
is
face every time.
Oh, she's
Oh,
definitely Giselle.
Kyle would be a better producer if she acted like Giselle, if she started the mess and stayed out of it
yeah,
and
that's
let
true.
them have it.
That is
Kyle
true.
starts the mess and be all up in it and then put on her Brooke Logan crocodile
And
tears and
cry.
cry when somebody come after her.
And
Oh,
I'm
her
just
that's true.
anxiety,
saying.
my anxiety, which I have anxiety. I can't talk about you yet.
Literally, it just blows my mind. Like, how the hell are you gonna
It's
run out the
true.
door? How you gonna run out the door and Kim is the one getting attacked?
Yeah, that was
How you
that
gonna
was
leave your
so
sister?
funny. That was so
Goodness.
funny.
Like,
And
why are you even last season at the reunion? Why the hell are you crying when Kathy is the one getting attacked?
Kathy said that to her too. Like, you the one crying, and I'm the one that's being
She
attacked.
sure did say that.
Like, oh
Why
my
are
God,
you
it's
crying?
Kyle. I just don't understand, and I don't even see how Sutton is still Kyle's friend.
I would
That
not.
blows me.
Never.
I don't
And
even see
then
I
how
would
playing
Sutton
that
is
not.
on the
Brit.
show. So there you
Oh,
go.
Sutton the bomb. But okay,
Sutton
but they
definitely makes
already
the
rolled
show.
That's
a
right.
teaser,
What
and
would
it
we
looks like
have?
Erica is arguing with somebody.
I think
They
Sutton
take
is
her
the
out,
Portia.
and then
I think Sutton is Portia.
What would we have had to talk about season 11 if Sutton wasn't there?
But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
Portia
Sutton has
is
evolved
the
into her own.
Atlanta's Portia. She's
Everything y'all
Because
talked about anyway. Sutton
Sut,
It's
bully. I
gonna be
don't
a
know what
good.
Sutton,
you're tripping on.
Sutton said everything to Erica that we
That
wanted
we
to say
want
and
to
that those
say.
girls wanted to say but was
Giselle.
too
no,
scared to
she
say. She
Giselle.
Mhm.
definitely did. Because
Yeah.
let's not act like when they went to Kathy's house and had their dinner, nobody was even before that dinner, the other dinner when Teddy came
But you
and
talking
everybody was
like,
mad
are
that
you
Teddy was there.
surprised that she said something? She was a bully from the first episode we
Not
saw her.
Sutton.
So what are
Son
I
you
is
didn't like
not a
her.
surprised?
bully.
I didn't
You're
like her.
mad.
Okay, so
Oh my God, because she
when
called Teddy
Sutton
boring.
bullies
She
Oh,
people,
called Teddy
oh,
boring.
when
party, here
Sutton
we
bullies
go.
people, why is
She
it not
called
bullying?
Teddy boring. Oh
When
my God.
Sutton
She
bullies
said
someone,
something that
why is it not
everybody.
bullying?
Who did she
Well,
bully?
you
She
think
called Teddy
Wait a minute, you
boring?
just said it
That's
yourself,
bullying?
D. So
She
when
is
She's
not
Sutton
bullying?
picks on
bullying Erica
someone,
by asking
when
questions.
Sutton picks on
She was
someone,
not bullying
why is it not
Erica.
bullying? But if someone else
How
does
was
it,
she
they would
bullying
charge
Erica?
it's bullying. I
I
didn't
just
say
How
nothing
was
I'm
she
gonna lie
bullying
bullying.
to
Erica?
y'all
No
How was
one's
nobody.
she bullying
bullying.
Erica?
Okay, let's just be
okay?
clear. No
Yeah, I
one's
need
Kelly
to
bullying.
just
rest.
I'm saying
So
that's
so
said Sutton.
okay.
so
Listen, how
Sutton was
y'all gonna do
bullying
this to
Erica.
everybody?
Sutton was
Who
bullying
said that?
Erica.
D, who are you talking to right now?
Who was she bullying,
Because I
Callie?
didn't
That's
say
what I'm
anything
trying to
about
figure
Erica.
out. Well, who the hell was she bullying?
D, you
Teddy because
can't
she
It was
say
called her
that.
boring?
RHONJ
D.
was
Why you acting
trying
like you and I ain't already had this conversation about Teddy? You just don't act like did nothing happen. Okay.
She called Teddy boring. Oh my
And
God,
I
it's the
don't care what
truth.
she called her. I don't care what she called. The fact
to.
is, when somebody bullies somebody else in
Oh
any kind of way,
God.
depending on who it is, they suddenly ain't no bully, even though they did everything else the other bullies do, and y'all went on the show every week.
No one liked Teddy but Kyle. No one
Okay,
likes
what?
Teddy
So
but
it's
Kyle.
okay to bully them if they don't like if y'all don't like them anyway.
Teddy was a horrible person, so why should we care about Teddy
Teddy
the
had
way
only
she
been on the show for 2 seconds. What do you mean she was a horrible person?
Teddy.
the
You
way
don't
she
like
went after
her. I
the
get
way
it.
she went after Denise,
You
the
don't
way
like
she went
her. I
after
get
Lisa
it.
Why are we talking
Vanderpump.
about them bills?
You because I didn't bring it up.
No one feels bad. No one felt bad for
D,
Teddy. No one
I
felt
D,
bad
well,
for
you
that's my
correct.
Teddy.
point. That's my
No
point.
one
Okay.
No
felt
one
bad for
felt bad, so
Teddy.
it wasn't bullying.
Do we
No
still
one
want to
felt
talk
bad for
about the
Teddy.
reasonably shady
No
bunch
one felt bad, so it wasn't bullying. I get it.
with
No one
Eminem
felt bad for Teddy.
No
and
one felt bad, so it wasn't bullying. I get it.
am I on mute?
How would so Teddy didn't bully anybody before
No one
that?
felt bad, so
Teddy,
it wasn't
Joy,
bullying.
uh,
Joy, are you there?
bully
Like,
Lisa
did we not
Vanderpump.
like the season that Sutton
You so
came on? Are
still.
we just gonna look, Latoya? Are we just gonna
I,
forget what they all
I
did to Lisa
did.
Vanderpump? Are we
Who
just
cares
gonna
about Lisa
forget?
Vanderpump? How did we get to
Uh,
I
Lisa
love Lisa
Vanderpump?
Okay,
Vanderpump.
that's what I'm
Y'all
Because
cut
saying.
up.
Teddy bullied Lisa. They all bullied
Who tried to
Lisa,
bully
and
Joe
then
You
we're
mean to
Regis?
trying
tell
to
me
be
somebody could
mad.
really bully Lisa Vanderpump?
They
Oh,
all ganged up on Lisa
Demetrio, I get
Vanderpump.
it. as long as you don't like them, then they weren't bullied. I got
Okay.
They
it.
all
She
gang.
did,
So,
Callie. She did.
she
Child.
did. They all did. They all did. When we
So,
all know
Callie, you
Dorit
don't
was the
think
Okay,
real
so wait a
culprit.
minute. Wait,
Erica
I
Dorit
Jane,
was
didn't
the
say she
culprit.
We ain't
didn't.
trying
What
to
I
talk about
especially
Slim
you
Shady.
correcting people?
Yeah,
Either
we
y'all
talking
want to
about
hear what I
Slim
have to
Shady.
say or you don't. It's up to y'all. Here's the thing, though. I didn't say she didn't. What I said is Sutton is also a bully, but as long as she's doing something to somebody y'all don't like, it ain't called a bully. Thank you.
I never had a problem with Erica Jane until season
I
11.
Now, when have I said anything about
So
Erica
asking
Jane? You
questions
keep
is
saying that, D. Who
bullying.
are you listening to? Because that ain't what
So
I
that
said.
You're saying that
means that
she is a
teachers,
bully, and
police,
that's what I'm.
doctors that ask questions for
I'm gonna go get
exams are
something to
all
drink.
bullies.
You want
Callie,
something to drink,
listen to
Monkey?
you, girl.
Y'all are
La-
hilarious tonight.
Latoya, literally, like
Look, well,
Sutton asked the
I didn't.
questions
You know what?
that we
I
all
didn't
wanted to
say
know.
anything.
That wasn't
You
bullying.
keep talking, D.
Y'all
I'm just
are touched.
saying. You're
I'm
saying
ready for
Sutton is.
my Cinderella. Can somebody get
She's
me my
saying that
Cinderella?
And
Sutton is a
Latoya, I
bully because of
told
what
her
she
that
did to
because you
Teddy.
can't
That's
stop
what you're
talking.
saying. But
Listen, I
Kelly,
gotta go.
what you're
Hey, I got a
And
saying.
you
fluffing
seem to be
gig.
the only one
I
that
got a
can.
fluffing gig after this. I
No.
gotta go fluff somebody. So
Mhm.
can we
Oh
move
my
on?
God.
Slim Shady and Reasonably Shady. What do y'all think about Eminem trying to go after
Take
Reasonably
all
Shady?
their money, Em. Take all them hoes' money. I can't stand Robin
The
and
only
Giselle.
way that they
Fuck
could take that is
them.
if
Fuck
the
Okay,
only
my
them.
way that
question
they
is,
could do
why
that
is
though,
he going after
he would
them?
have
What
had to
did they
put
say
that
to
down as
him?
one of the AKAs.
It doesn't
Right.
matter though because D doesn't like them, so just take it.
And
What?
what's
I
so
don't care.
crazy
I
is
don't care what happens to Giselle and Robin.
That's my
Giselle wanted
point.
Slim
As long as you
Eminem on
like
the
them,
show so
everything's
bad.
cool.
So here it is. Will the real Slim Shady please
But
stand
that's
up?
not true, Callie.
Eminem
My
is
thing
supposed.
is, why
I'm only
after
going off
they
what you're
say
saying
It
that
right
isn't.
now.
they
I
Anything to
literally just
Giselle and
called out
Robin.
Teresa.
Oh no, I don't like them.
I literally just called out Teresa for her shenanigans, and I like Teresa, and I don't like Melissa. So
So are we still talking about shenanigans?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Are we done?
yeah.
Okay.
oh,
Has
okay, that's what he
basketball
doing.
wives
Okay,
been on for 15
thank
weeks?
you.
I
No,
don't watch it.
15
Girl,
just came on last week.
I was so shocked. I was like, I thought it was over.
No, it ain't been on.
Yeah,
I think the new episode just started tonight because my DVR or whatever you call this thing is
it
recording
picked
it
it
now.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was just
Okay, I'm
trying to
putting this
figure
down
out,
because
but
y'all
it
missed my one
came
person.
in as episode 15. That's why I was asking. I was confused.
Yeah, I think they had did like split it in two parts because they filmed so
Well, they
Oh,
long. You
didn't
know, they
have
filmed
everything
almost a
from the
year.
last episode, and they actually cut off in the middle of it, so it may be added on.
yeah, because episode 1 started on May 16, 2020, according to the DVR, and
Oh my God.
episode 15 released today.
You
They
know,
had to
but I
take a
mean,
Carlos King
But
break.
I was just going to say, Carlos
you know,
King
they
does
filmed
that.
for a year. They filmed for damn near a year.
Yeah, because you
Why?
remember they got in that fight, like, verbal fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about verbal.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Malaysia,
So
you
are we
so
remember
they,
going?
Malaysia? Who that was? She was popping in the head, and then
Jennifer,
they stopped filming.
or
They
was it
up and
somebody
stopped
else?
You talking
filming.
about
Nothing else
Evelyn?
about it. All of a sudden,
Oh,
it's
it
back now.
started last week. It started 2/13/23.
wait, she gonna fight Jennifer?
Basketball
Yeah.
wives?
Like on the season that's on now, she's gonna fight her?
I don't
Is
know.
it?
I don't watch it.
No, she
Who's
already
supposed to
did. Y'all
fight
don't remember
Jennifer?
when it cut off because she jumped on me. They was fighting.
I
Yeah,
knew
that was a couple
something.
seasons ago.
The dark
Are you
skinned
talking
lady
about
was
with the
just sitting
table
there
throwing
like,
her?
child.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Ooh.
remember that.
No, this
Okay.
happened last season.
Last season?
Are you talking
That
about when
was
they
No,
were
not last season, but this season.
a
That's
couple
why I said
seasons ago?
episode 15. Because when they got
Okay.
that fighting at that restaurant, they stopped filming and they didn't film no more.
Okay.
Oh my
You
God.
watch it
I
last
don't know.
season. So.
They just film so much with basketball wise. I just feel like they just should have scrapped the whole season. They filmed entirely too long. That was way too much.
Because Jackie was
Way too
trying to pull
much.
Malaysia off the girl. Malaysia had on the ground, just tagging Jennifer. Bam.
Well, y'all,
Like it literally, I'm looking at it, literally picks up
I
the last episode aired
Latoya.
tagging her. Straight up.
in August, and it was episode 13, and then it says season 10, episode 14, which was last Monday, the 13th. And today is episode 15.
Callie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I see some Beyonce tickets for $145 here.
No, you know my seats are definitely better than $145
I'm
seats.
sure. So you should have got me your seats. Callie ain't
No,
taking
you
me
know,
with her.
Callie, you going to see
No.
Beyonce, girl?
I'm about to buy my
Absolutely.
ticket.
What?
Y'all come to Nashville and go with me.
I ain't going to see that bitch.
Demetrio.
I
I'm
don't
not
want
a
to hear this new
Beyonce.
album. I'm just gonna say that she better not sing that song from this new one.
I
No.
mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a Beyonce hater, but like, I wouldn't pay my money to go see Beyonce. No, she's
Okay.
definitely not one of my
Okay,
like
what about Riri in
faves.
the Super Bowl?
Ain't
Y'all
nothing
got
about
anything to
her
say about her?
Boring,
It
bland.
was okay. It
I
was
was just
good.
glad to
I
see
kept
her.
saying, y'all knew in real time. I was like, this girl is pregnant. Y'all like, she ain't pregnant. She just ain't lost that baby. I'm like, that girl is
Girl,
pregnant.
that stomach was too round.
Right. It was perfect.
I mean, she was big, but it hadn't even been what 9 months. I mean, she went right back, like at it. Don't you
It
supposed to
was.
wait?
If
Listen,
you want
the
them back to back,
performance
get it
was
over with.
the performance was lackluster, but I was just happy to see her. To
Me
be honest
too.
with you,
It
so it was
it
like
was her pregnant.
whatever.
It's kind of like I saw what's her name pregnant, and I had to go see her again. Erica Badu. The first time I saw Erica Badu in concert, she was pregnant, and it was totally different than the time she came back and she wasn't.
When are y'all going to see Beyonce? What month?
Mine is July 15th, I think. I don't know when Callie's is.
September, I believe it's the 19th. So yeah, Janet
I
Jackson in May and Beyonce in September. Okay.
I'm going to see Janet in April.
Yes.
Oh Lord, now that's what's up, little
Yes,
Janet
Not the
Jackson.
scream.
cause I love Janet. Now I can get with that. I
She
love
said she
Janet,
ain't got
honey.
to I know for your health,
I like
your
Janet
body has
too.
to heal. Hell, it ain't about money. Because,
Mhm.
I just thought your body needed to heal. That's why she wasn't moving. Her body still ain't healed. Y'all leave that lady alone. I love Rihanna. She's my girl crush. Like,
I'm
I
just
think
trying to
I would do
get
anything
tickets
for
to
her.
see. I'm just trying to get tickets to see Taylor. That's it.
But
Oh,
I have not heard anybody. Everybody's talking about how unexciting she was or whatever. Who was the last performer? Wasn't it the Weekend or
Last year?
something?
No,
Yeah.
last
Dr.
year was
Dre.
Mary J. Blige now.
Dr. Dre.
Last year was NWA, so they were the bomb. But
Yeah,
before
they were
that,
good.
wasn't it the Weekend?
He was
Yes,
horrible.
Okay, ain't nobody. Y'all forgot about it, didn't y'all?
I
He
didn't. I
moved.
didn't.
He got
exactly. That's how
some.
boring it was.
Yeah, it was. That's my
Awful.
point. So ain't nobody just Riri
And
did
I
what's good.
love the weekend. I
I mean,
love
the
the
girl couldn't do
weekend.
so much. She pregnant. What they wanted her to shake the baby out of her?
Exactly.
I mean, we're
I
not gonna
just
act like
feel
people
like,
haven't performed pregnant before, but I mean, I get it.
but I
I
mean,
thought that was too high for her to be
being
pregnant.
pregnant, yeah, I did too.
Yeah, the
But I
weekend
love Rihanna,
performance was
so
not
she
good,
does
and
no wrong.
I absolutely love the weekend, but I was so disappointed in his Super
Oh
Bowl
yeah, I love
performance.
him too.
I
Okay, but
was
anyway,
looking
how
at
long we
that
been
thing
on here?
like, okay.
I ain't even
An
on camera. I
hour.
just feel like, why y'all didn't tell me I ain't been on camera this whole damn time?
I don't know.
Okay.
Another Super Bowl performance that was lackluster, but watching it years later it actually was good. Justin Timberlake. When I first
No,
watched
because
his
he
Oh,
be
can we
performance,
treating
talk about Mel Clapback?
who?
who?
Melody? Is
Say it
that
one
who
more time, Mama.
We don't want to talk about that tired hoe.
What did you
with you
say?
and your name calling? Melody is not a hoe.
Mel Clapback.
D,
I-
stop.
It's not. I'm not saying she's a literal hoe.
It
Like,
don't matter.
Like
It don't
how she
matter.
clapped
okay,
back
with
and
her
was
tired
going,
old ass.
was gonna pack at her, and she took
D.
everybody out just with one.
Oh
Callie,
yes, she
if
did.
look, Callie's gonna bend me over with her belt and whoop me if we ever meet
She
in
got a
person.
paddle, okay?
Just believe it won't be with a belt. I can tell you that.
She got a paddle, okay? It ain't
But
gonna
she
be
Callie,
no
still
what is
want to be
gonna be?
peg.
like those. So you go the same
Callie,
level
what is
dressing
gonna
and
be, Callie?
elbow, or
See the
you
Yeah.
peg,
do
Kelly, you
it
gonna
the
peg in because
same
she don't know what that
exhibit.
Oh,
means.
oh Lord.
Kelly,
Hmm.
you was
That,
like pegging. What's pegging? Lord.
I didn't know what that was, but it's okay.
Mel
Mm-mm.
is that girl. They say you a hater, D.
Child, I
Yeah,
get
I
it.
mean,
Sugar
really,
Mama
D. I mean, that's just
has
really
some products.
disrespectful.
Okay,
they're
I'm
A
sorry
big
for calling
hater
her.
at that.
I'm sorry for calling her a hoe. I'm
Thank
sorry.
so
you.
she,
I
Then
mean, you ain't
so
gotta
sorry for
like
calling her
people,
a
but
hoe.
I can't sit up here and call Marge all the hoes I think she is because it was
Yes,
just
you
being nosy.
could.
You
Yes,
can't
you
do it.
could.
No, I can't.
Margaret is an old tired hoe, and that
But
does
she's
not
all,
mean
but still.
by saying that she's a
Wait a
hoe
minute,
doesn't mean
Marge
you're
put
like
herself
saying
out.
that
I'm
she's an
going over there and
actual
stop
hoe.
it.
Okay.
Y'all
That's what
look
I'm saying,
petty.
Callie. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from like the hood, so that's just how we talk. Like that old hoe,
He said,
but not literally. I don't think Melody's like a hoe literally, but you
well,
know.
Mel got a new boo, supposedly.
Thank God. Maybe she can move on, and
So
Martell
hopefully
needs to
she's
move on too. I'm tired of
yeah, so
both of
maybe it'll
them.
be different.
They
There was
both
a
some
rumor
tired
that he
old
was
hoes.
with
Now they
what's
said
her name?
that shit new boo, and that was some old pictures for a year or so ago.
Now that I did see that.
What
Hey,
was
are
it?
y'all in any of the love and marriage
All
Huntsville
of
group
them,
chats
and I
on
can't.
Facebook?
Joy's in
Why
every
are
one of them.
why
What
are the cast
Valentine's
members
Day?
in the groups?
I
And a
can't
Why
get
whole
are
in.
the
bunch of them.
why is the cast members in the groups?
Because they
Stormy's
want
That's
to
been
why
in
run the
there.
show. They want to run
that's
it.
why
That's
they got
why.
some that's pro male and then pro
Uh-huh.
the Scots. Girl, it's they
It's
have the
bad.
most rabid
It's horrible.
fans in Huntsville. I mean,
Ever.
them
Scares me.
people are the
I
most
hate the ones that praise
dedicated
Mel.
people.
Like that pisses me off so bad because it's just like, oh my gosh, she is not innocent in this.
No, she's not.
Yes,
Goodness,
she
they just act
is.
like
What are
she
we talking
do
about?
no
Innocent
wrong
in
at
what?
all.
What is she
I'm
not
saying
innocent
like
about?
the whole situation, like they both partook
Wait
in
a
that.
minute.
They
Let
both
me piece
did.
this out.
They
Are we
both
gonna
partook in the
Well, she been
coleslaw? What do
innocent
you
for the
mean?
last 2 months when they was coming at her, and she hadn't done or said anything to anyone.
Thank you.
That's true. So Sugar Mama had some products and they were $30 a piece. Is that right, y'all? Like baby
Don't
oil,
know.
The
shampoo,
pieces was like $29 each.
30,
It
and
was
the
hot
bundle was 80,
in the
right?
bundle.
What the
Mhm.
hell she selling?
Lotion,
Baby oil,
shampoo,
lotion,
and
and
conditioner, maybe.
Girl, she done lost her mind and she thinks somebody's finna go pay
It's
$30 for
sold
some baby
out, D.
oil.
D.
What?
In
D-
in four
all
People
hours.
10
bought.
of them. Look,
And
all
Well,
10 of them was gone. You hear me?
I
All
can't
10 of them
talk.
was
I
And can
cannot
gone.
I
talk.
say,
I cannot talk because I will spend some money on some makeup, so I can't talk.
but for D, yeah, because that lip gloss is popping. I told you I needed that one.
she eat.
But D, it
So if
sold out in 4 hours.
Yeah, I buy my skincare routine is Clinique. Clinique is
It's
expensive.
expensive. I got some of that. But I bought male
oh
skincare
God, I
stuff. My
just want
daughter stole it, so I don't know if it's any good, but she loves it. And I got Stormy stuff. I try to buy from everybody, but I didn't buy. I don't got no baby, so I ain't buy no baby oil.
But
But
yeah, I'm gonna say I'm like a huge makeup fan, so I can't talk because I spend $30, $40 on the foundation.
well, what about Fenty? Do y'all not use that? Cause I'm
I have used Fenty before.
okay.
Right, matter of fact, this is let me show you.
Look, honey.
Hold
Now,
on,
Do
just
we
a
have anything else to talk
second.
about the show?
No.
I will beat you up about this.
Oh, that's cute. Is that the
This
pro
is
filter?
no, this is the trophy wife.
Trophy wife. Okay. Now,
The
what does that
highlighter.
do?
I will beat you up about this
okay.
highlighter, baby. I will
See, I
beat you
don't wear makeup.
up.
Can you come do my makeup? I don't even know how to wear it.
Can you see it?
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, honey.
This said yes, honey. Okay, are we done with New
Joy,
Jersey?
what
So I'm gonna say this, y'all.
the program? What
Yes,
you
we're done.
seeing in
I'm
that
gonna
phone?
continue to try to watch Jersey because I know y'all love it, but
I
it is
think it's gonna heat up if it like once the stuff start coming out and all that. I think it's definitely gonna like heat up real good.
oh, that is hilarious, George
Y'all have to
Sharcy.
watch this girl on
You,
Twitter. I
I
mean,
watched it on
on
your
Twitter.
page.
Yeah, I
Big on
mean,
the
no,
car.
not on TikTok. She is hilarious. She does so many characters. She made me watch the movie The Reading because of her
Oh
reenacting.
yeah, the big girl.
Yeah,
She
and
done
she
got real
always
big.
had these black shoes in a lot of her videos. She always throws in a caveat. She be doing like redoing scenes and stuff, but she is so
What's
funny.
her thing? Give us her handle, Joy. What is it so people can know?
Um, I don't even know. Dang, I don't know. It's something
The
with
fine
finger
black
in it.
girl who do the.
It's
Okay,
something
so
with
Oh,
we
I
gonna
want.
go ahead.
Oh. I was gonna say if Melissa left the show, I want to end it with this. If Melissa left the show, I do not believe Teresa would be in as much drama as she be in,
No,
You
especially
don't
now that
think
I
she with
don't
so?
know.
Louis.
No.
Especially now that she with Louis, because if we want to be for real,
That's a
if it wasn't for
lie. She was in drama
that
before
is not
Melissa
a lie,
came on the
because
show.
if it was
Don't
not for
lie.
Margaret last year, she would not have been in no drama. Literally,
I
if it
agree.
was not for
Well,
Margaret,
that's
she
a
wouldn't have
lie.
been in nothing.
I
She
agree
wouldn't
with
have been
that
in
Well,
nothing. She
why
wasn't
because
arguing with nobody
Teresa
but
she
actually
asked
Margaret.
to be on
avoids
the show?
conflict.
Explain that.
She
She
avoids
wasn't even
conflict.
she wasn't even into it with nobody last year but Margaret.
Was had before Melissa even came on the show.
So then what would Teresa do? Just be there and kissing Louis'
I
mouth?
think
Like, what is she
I
gonna do?
I think so. I feel like if I feel like she would just eventually she would just be there like how Candy been for the past few seasons until last
Yeah.
year.
Oh, she
Yeah.
be there.
You
I
right,
think
bro.
Louis. I
But
think.
No,
I
you
think
right.
Louis. I think Louis actually makes her happy, and when
The whole
somebody is
point
in
is,
love and stuff
Joey, the
like
whole
that,
point
it
is
they their lives
Teresa
are
don't want nobody
different.
to get the shine that's in her family. She treated her other cousin like poor piss shit.
Let's be clear. Kathy was messy too,
She
so
treated
let's
not Kathy
not.
Healy. You can't talk
Melissa
about Rosie.
like
Look,
poor piss
um,
shit. She don't want
Kathy was
nobody
messy. Kathy
to
was
shine but her. And
messy.
what she
Boo.
mad about it is when
So
her family members come on,
why would she
she
want to?
hates
Why would if
Teresa
Melissa would have
instead of
Joy,
came
letting her
on a
Joy,
family be
different
just
notion?
good. Teresa didn't like. Let's talk about her best friend who she did that mess to.
who? Who's her best friend?
Come on,
I
man.
know you ain't talking about Jackie because Jackie actually double backed her.
You
Because
talking about
Jackie,
Jackie, Larita,
yeah, I
or
mean,
whatever?
he was doing, you could argue and say
Jackie was her best friend,
she
and
was
Teresa
doing
didn't
her
want that hurt.
job,
So
but
because
that
she went
girl
back at Teresa
dogged
and
her
problems,
because the end of their
child, please.
relationship was on
We
the
can
back
go from the
porch.
man's old
Joy,
Out.
woman
Joy, I'm not even
Out.
gonna
But
argue with her
Melissa
about
with
that
did.
her
girl.
cousin Robin,
Y'all
D.
ain't
Rosa,
right.
all the way to
That
Melissa.
was cold blooded.
Harry,
Melissa
Okay.
came
speak
on the
for
show to
itself.
come after Teresa. What are you talking
Oh
about?
goodness.
Melissa came on the show to come after
Harry, speak for
Teresa.
itself. When Melissa wasn't
But
on the
I
show, she
mean,
had a
but can
problem
they
with
not grow
Rosa
from
and all
that?
of them. Man, come on. Everybody
And
that
that's
come on
because
the show, she
and
got a
that's
problem
because
with.
and that's because
Okay,
Rosie
everybody.
was back in Caroline. So
Why?
why
Because
would
she don't
Teresa be
want the
friends with
spotlight
her
taken away
still?
from her.
No. Y'all ain't right. Okay, we are y'all ready to get off this?
Rosie and them was definitely on Caroline's side. Yes,
Yes.
they
Y'all have a
were.
good night.
Look, because me and Callie don't know nothing about this.
Oh Lord.
All
At the
right,
end
y'all
of the
want
day, at the
to
end of the day, Teresa has a right to not like Melissa because I wouldn't be cool with a family member that
No.
came on the show to come after me. She didn't come on the show in peace.
But I mean, I feel like this, and I
Whatever.
know y'all
Teresa
saying,
came on the
but
show and came after Melissa. Melissa didn't bring the grown man on the show talking about Melissa was scripted and
And that
stealing
was
Joe.
after the
Melissa
fact.
didn't
That was
have for
literally
him to
the
come
next season.
after
That
Teresa.
was the
Teresa
next
did this.
season. That
Just
was
like
the
Teresa
next
had
season
people do a lot of
after
stuff
Teresa was.
because she
First of
not
all, it's
old
not
enough to do it on
Teresa.
her own. Just like she
Teresa
had
can't
that
come on
gal,
the show that she was
Marge,
already
because she
on.
ain't bold
So
enough to do it on her own.
Teresa can't come on the show that she was already on. That was
Teresa
centered
can just
around
go sit
her.
down with her
so I have a
damn self.
question.
She
So a
dumber than a
question,
bag
y'all.
of
One
rocks.
quick, real quick.
Well, I mean, it's
See,
a. I mean, people
and
have
Tori,
already came out and called it out that Melissa came on the show
am
to
I
come
on
after
mute?
Teresa. So it's a
Hello,
fact. It's not an opinion.
hello,
No,
We
it's not a
hello,
fact. That's a lie, and that's a state of opinion. Ciao,
Tori.
bye.
so all them people lying on Melissa.
Listen, I'm about to mute y'all. Listen,
It ain't me. It
I'm
ain't
listening to you,
me.
Monty.
Teresa and Joe are on all they have of each other, and they need to make up. If it takes them
If
getting off the show to make up, it needs to happen. Their parents are dead. They don't have anybody else.
I feel like if
So
Melissa wasn't in the picture, they would have been made up.
I
I
agree.
agree because to me, I'm a person that believe in family, and they are brothers and sisters, and I have brothers and sisters. They are blood brothers and sisters, and they don't need to be like that.
I don't think so either.
If Melissa was out of the picture, they would make up because Melissa is the one keeping the tension going. I feel like they
Child,
would be
okay,
able to.
Melissa
They
do
would be
that.
able to.
Child,
They would
okay,
definitely be able to argue with each other and move on if Melissa wasn't
okay.
there
But
to
that's
keep it
how his
going.
life
Should
show.
we
So yeah,
stop this podcast?
I'm about to.
I
Okay.
thought it had been stopped.
No,
Hmm.
I've been letting y'all talk.